Hi, Anne-Marie. Really? Hi, Don. Good evening, everybody. Blessed feast of Corpus Christi to you all. We had a really magnificent day. Temperature-wise, skies are great. The weather was perfect for a procession. Sisters and I walked about 2.5 miles with the Blessed Sacrament to the northern part of the parish and then a little over towards the west. Come back to the Church of Benediction. It was great to see a lot of familiar faces along the way. At one point, a couple ladies ran up bottles of water to give to the sisters myself, which were very helpful. I drank that bottle of water about 5 seconds. So I thank you, those beautiful ladies who gave us the water on the way. And those of you who watched, I think about 1,000 views so far for the procession. Not as many as my first one I did. We had over 20,000 back at the beginning of the pandemic. But it was good to see so many people watching, praying along with us and sharing with us. As you know, I mentioned last night that this is the sisters' last Sunday with us. They were able to get a humanitarian flight home to Colombia this coming Thursday. And it's been kind of like whiplash for everybody, because first we're thinking July 10th, maybe in September, because there's some word about that. And then boom, now they're leaving. So they're happy to be going home. But then like, wait, we're leaving you. Like, yeah, maybe me. So I am going to miss them in their ministry and the love and the joy they bring to the house. I am grateful at home, but it's not going to be easy for them because they fly from here to Bogota, which is a long flight to begin with, like 6-7 hours, I think it is. And then they have to go to a special van that's been medically cleansed after they get tested by immigration for COVID. And then this van transports them to Cali, where their community is, and that's a 12-hour car ride. So it'll be 12 hours straight in the car after that, 7+ hours in the plane. And they hope to get to the house in the morning the next day. To the house, they have to be quarantined for 15 days to make sure they didn't hit anybody, I guess, between now and getting there for the airport and so forth. So even though they're going to be home, they're going to be isolated together until they can enter into the larger community, but at least to be home with their other sisters. So today is Corpus Christi. So what I want to share with you, I mentioned in my homily that I say Mass every day and where I'm at. And so you might say, well, how do you say Mass when you're not in church? And I'm going to show you my kit. When I was first ordained, I had a hodgepodge of things to put together. I put in a little bag, but sometimes it became cumbersome, sometimes a little big. So a few years ago with the Chiarellis, and I said, John, I want to get something smaller, easy to carry with. And so this one has a little thing over here. And it opens up with a zipper. And then inside you see all the items you need for Mass. One of the first things I take out is this little platform. And then that's where the cross goes. Now it gives you 2 candles you can light, but I don't use those because I don't know if they're going to assign these little ones that I can light up myself that I don't need matches for, especially if I'm in a place where they don't want me to use matches or something like that. If I'm in a place that can let have fire. Inside the kit, there's a really tiny little chalice. Now a little paten for the host. There's a little container that I could carry a host with. And they can usually fit enough if I'm away for 2 weeks or something like that. And then I have these little bottles like this for water and wine. So the black is for the wine, the white is for the water, obviously. There you go. And then that's it in the kit. And usually I bring my own linens and stuff like that to use for the Mass. And so that's how I get around. So this comes with me on vacation. Interesting story. A number of years ago, I went to Israel and I had check baggage, and when you go on El Al, they're very, very security conscious. So when I went for this scanner and the X-ray, I was like, "What the?" And I came up to me. Of course, I'm dressed like this in my what is that? It says it's a mass kit. You know, like, what's a mass kit? It says it's our rituals. I had to explain the way they would understand what it's talking about, but I was saying mass because even though like we have things for mass in each place you go to, the first night usually when you go with a group, you say mass in the hotel, sending the hotel. But also I always bring the case with me just to be safe in case like something happens, you get extended, you miss a flight, or what do you do if you can't say mass? So always want to be prepared. I was a Boy Scout, so be prepared. So happy Feast of Corpus Christi. I do ask that you pray for the sisters. At the end of this talk, I will put their website or donate button. So if you can't bring cash, if you'd like to give a donation for the sisters, and I'm saying you have to, or if you just don't want to donate, you can donate. I think it's for PayPal. There's a donate button on their website. As I mentioned at the end of Masses, their community is struggling financially right now because the sisters here are stuck in quarantine. The sisters in Columbia are in quarantine. And so those sisters usually go out into missions in Columbia, go visit parishes, talk to youth groups and stuff like that. They haven't been able to do any of that for almost 3 months. So it's really dried up. So all they survive on is donations. So I just ask you to please support my daughters in their communities to continue doing the great work that they do. No gift is too small. All right. And I just want to wish everyone a good night and God bless. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Peace.